when I got married in 2006, I decided I wanted to do all my own flowers. So I'm going to give you a little flower arranging lesson here. This was my bouquet. I hope you can see it okay. And I did that myself on the morning of my wedding. Because, you know, I didn't have anything else to do. You just sit around and have your nails done. So I did that, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay? I'm hoping I can still remember. Right, so I've got some flowers here that I bought this morning. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those. Sort of green and pink, very beautiful. And the first thing you have to do when you've got your bunch of flowers is you have to take off all the leaves that are about from that far downwards. So you see this one here? That's far too many leaves for a bunch of flowers, because if you put your bunch together, they're just going to all squish up and look really unattractive. So you just take them off like that. I think we'll take that one off as well. Okay? And now you've got a bunch of flowers ready to work with. Now, a lot of people just sort of bunch them together like that. That's not how the professionals do it. Okay, now I'm not a professional, but I did learn how to do it because I went on a flower arranging course. So, you start with your first flower and you figure out whereabouts the bunch is going to be tied. Okay, now I haven't got loads of flowers here, so I'm going to tie them up probably about there. So that's where I'm going to start. You're going to add your flowers in a sort of spiral shape. Okay, and I'm holding them quite loosely so they can wobble around a bit, but their stems should start going round and round in a spiral. And I'm building it up there. Oh, it's all coming back. Okay, see? Can you see how they're spreading out at the bottom? And I've still got them here. You have to keep checking. Did you see the goose? The goose just walked past. Okay, keep checking that it still looks alright at the top. If it doesn't, you can always pull them out. Just re-straighten them up. Here we go, still going round. That one's not quite right. Oh, and a jogger. Look out for the jogger, it's just about to go past. It's like live TV, isn't it? Okay, so we're nearly there. I've just got a few left to add in now. Can you see how the stems are going round in a circle and they're all spreading out at the bottom? Don't worry about that because we'll cut them afterwards. Nearly there, 2 left. There we are. Now, that's quite a good bunch, and I think I'm holding it in about the right place. Of course, you haven't tied anything at this point, so it doesn't matter if it's all gone horribly wrong. Just take them all out and start again. But there we are, we've got our bouquet. Can you see how they're quite tightly packed? And the stems are going round in that spiral. So what I'm going to do now, I've got some twine. You can buy this at garden centres or just a bit of string. Don't use ribbon, it's too slippery. I'm going to wrap it twice round, like that. Don't need more than twice. And then I'm going to cut that there. This is when you need your third hand for this. I'm just going to tie it. String in my mouth. That's why you do need a third hand. Oh, a leaf got in the way. Never mind. Right. So I've tied it off there. Can you see? And now they're spreading out even further. If you let it go all floppy, they all just sort of flop around. Okay. But what you do now is you cut your string shorter so it doesn't show. This is why it's a good idea to use green string, because it doesn't show up against the stems. And now you can either tie ribbon round it, or what you can do, which is really clever, and what they do in florists, is they cut all the stems to the same length. I'm not sure I can do this. And then something magical happens. Ha ha ha, if it works. Okay, let's see if I can do it. I need a flat bit of the bench. It's not going to work. Should have tied the string just slightly higher up. Huh? It should stand up by itself. Nearly, nearly. But that would mean that you could put it in a vase, or you can do what the florists do, which is to get some extra strong cellophane, which is like cling film, only much thicker. And you wrap up the whole lot, and you tie it there, and if your bunch stands up, you can pour water in the top, and it's like it's got its own water in it when you give it as a bunch, which is so clever. If you want to do something really special, like I did for my wedding, you can buy these little jewels. They're on little bits of wire, and I had some purple ones, and I also had some silvery ones that look like diamonds. And what I did was I wrapped them around the head, not that one, yes, let's have that one. I wrapped each one around the head of a flower, so that when the bunch was put together, the roses had all those sparkly bits in with them. Okay, so there you go. Next Mother's Day, if you fancy having a go, this is called a hand-tied bouquet, and I'm not an expert, but that's basically how you do it. Good luck.